It's been such a long time since Boston led the way. It's more than a feeling. It's Mike and Tom to start the day. The heart of Massachusetts should be freedom, justice, and liberty. Freedom led pilgrims to Plymouth Bay. Salem trials had justice too late. The sons of liberty spilled the tea, and then the redcoats spilled their blood. The shot heard around the world rang out from the Bay State. Boston strong and ready to defend. It's where revolution started and end. It's been such a long time since Boston led the way. It's more than a feeling. It's Mike and Tom to start the day. Quincy Market, Freedom Trail, Charles River, Austin Harbor, Bunker Hill, Griffin's Wharf, Fenway Park, Old North Charge. It's been such a long time since Boston led the way. It's more than a feeling. It's Mike and Tom to start the day.
Boom.
Boom. What's up, big guy?
What do you want, location?
Yeah, undisclosed location.
What do you like, Witsec?
Yep.
Team carry. I like it.
I love this. I love this sweatshirt. I love it. I love it. I freaking love it, dude.
Did you get it at the carnival? At the
Start driving. I did.
Yeah.
I did. What a great
Cool.
time, huh?
Yeah,
Maybe
it
we
was.
could do that every weekend, huh?
I could do that.
Every weekend. That'd be great.
Did you tell me she's selling the place? Is that what I heard?
Yeah, the landlord's really the landlord has a different vision. He's
Really?
thinking like storage units.
Well, he's got an awesome location, man. I mean, you can't beat that. I mean, you could put a Starbucks there. You could do anything you want. You could do it. You can't lose. But storage units, I looked into that. So maintenance free. You just put them there and you're done.
Mike, the word is residual income
That's right, my friend.
every day.
And then if people don't move out, you own their stuff and you have that little locker like the show. Yeah, you do that. So what happened to our guest tonight?
Something happened. I don't know. I know the wind's been playing havoc with everybody. Like they have power, they don't. They have power, they just have it back. They lost it.
Yeah,
It's really bad out there.
Yeah, we lost it first. I can't imagine what it's like in Western Mass with Shelby. I mean,
I know. I couldn't imagine. I mean, they must have tornadoes and stuff out there.
do they have?
For the record, I live in the hilliest part.
See, told you, Mike. She's a mountain.
One of the hilliest
Western
parts
Mass.
in Massachusetts, and we don't get tornadoes. But it's
all right.
more like mofo.
Did they shut the roads down? Are they okay? You guys okay?
Everybody's fine. Yeah, I live at the bottom of a hill, so the only thing I have to worry about is my basement flooding.
Can you see New York City from your house?
Huh?
Can you see New York City from your house?
No, I cannot see. Shut. Bye, guys.
How far is it to Montreal from your place?
I hate you.
Why? This is why I don't do night shows because I'm so tired and I'm like, oh, my pants are on tornado. The glare's in the house.
Oh my!
See, this is
Oh my!
we get
Here we
the
go.
night, you get the night crowd. We get all these guys come chiming in. Oh fuck! That was fun.
Did you like the? Listen, I gotta say something about that. You guys are fabulous. I cannot say enough nice things about you guys. The stuff you guys did for Karen last weekend. It's just
the unicorn.
Right.
You're talking with the unicorn. What do you mean?
there was a unicorn there.
I didn't see it.
It lit up. Yeah.
Oh, down the walkway.
Yes.
Okay, cool. How'd the Christmas tree go over? All right.
Yes. Everything was just perfect, Mike. Like, you know.
Well, I stayed till 8, 8:45. Anyways, it was still jamming.
Yep.
It was still like the whole restaurant was jammed, parking lot was jammed, the cop was still there. I mean, shit was going on. They were loading the pony up and going home. The pony ride was a big deal.
Mike, I was shocked about that. I couldn't believe it. They had $200 for a couple hours donated to Karen.
That's awesome.
It all adds up, you know.
Yeah, the kids were all over it, man.
Oh God, every kid jumped on right. Every one of them was. Yep.
And Santa Claus had a lot of pictures taken.
Did you see how many pictures that lady did?
No, I didn't see the count. No, I was up there though. I was a
I got
lot.
I got the link to all the pictures that she did, Mike.
Yeah.
She had to do 60, 70 pictures. Uploaded them all
Wow.
to the web.
Right.
Free.
And then you were telling me that the girl that won the 50-50 gave it all back.
She donated it all back to Karen.
That's good shit, man.
It's just we bought it.
Yeah.
Karen and her mother a dozen. We bought us some. We bought. I think Erica got 5 dozen roses. I think something
Right.
like that.
I
But
didn't
they
see
each got 2 dozen roses.
where were the I didn't see the roses. Were they down in the
They,
marketplace?
yeah, they were downstairs.
Oh, all
And
right.
and what we did is we had some tags that you could buy for $20. Well, I
All
think it was
right.
$10 or 20 or whatever. And if you write a message on it, and
Uh,
that went with the roses. So if she's having a bad day, she reaches in that jar and she can pull out a message from anybody, and she can read it
oh,
and get some
that,
inspiration from it.
oh, that's so cool, man. Who? No,
Yeah,
you didn't come up with that idea, did you? No.
it evolved.
Quam's in the house. What's up, Quam? I
Quam's
love
here.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, no, she and just Mike, like everything just worked just the way it was supposed to.
Yeah.
You know,
I met some people that live in my area that are in the chat and stuff that live close by. They wanted to reach out to me. That was cool. I didn't know who they were, but they came up. Hey, what's up? I'm the guy that lives so and so, and I'm like, oh, cool, good. Now I can put a face with the name. I'm like, okay, gotcha. People with little kids all over the place
yep,
and and like carts and stuff, and it's
dude,
crazy.
the vendors were great too.
Yeah, yeah,
The vendors. I mean, if you want to spend some, not a lot of money and get a great gift, that was a place to do it.
right.
So,
So
uh,
we were supposed to have somebody from TikTok. We were talking about.
yeah. Let me just tell you who this is. Her name is Jay, right? I think it's Megan. She's dynamite, guy. She has
Right.
like the whole thing, the whole entire from A to B, all of it's like all laid out on a timeline, Mike. It's huge. It's the biggest, like one of the big boards, big
I
dry
think
erase boards.
I think I know who she is. I do think I know she is. Yeah.
She's always coming out with stuff. Like
Yeah.
she's putting stuff together. She's like sleuthy goosey.
All right.
She puts stuff together, and then
Yep.
the way she releases it is like perfect.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I like her content, and I've been trying to get her on for a little while. Every time I come across her little snippets, they're just right on the money every time. I love her.
Man.
We'll get
Man.
her
I got all showered and it was nice.
for
I think it
me.
was no, yeah. I took a shower today, man.
Hey,
That's a big deal. That's a big
so
deal.
so
Yo.
do you want to give everyone a little heads up of what we've been doing? Yeah, we're doing the hearing tomorrow. Yep, we'll be there early in the morning.
Go
We're
ahead.
gonna get there to
Is
do the
Dennis
got
is Dennis
a
all,
prayer in the morning.
yeah.
Yep, Dennis and Dennis's wife.
I don't know if it's Dennis and his wife, but Dennis said in an X post that he wants to meet at 7:30 in the parking lot. I don't know which parking lot. I think the Deeds one probably.
Yeah, right behind the
Uh,
registry of deeds.
yeah, Cop's daughter.
Yeah,
Okay, that's why I met the girl. Yeah, she's awesome. But and then all walk together in unity up to the protest, peaceful
yep,
protest.
yep.
I thought that was cool.
Great idea.
I thought it was awesome. I'm like, that was, what? If you want to show, like, we are the Titans kind of thing, walking up like a football team.
Right.
No one's stronger than anybody else. We're strongest together, and I like that. I just think it builds unity and teamwork and togetherness. And that's I've been seeing it. It's been happening, but every now and then something flares off.
Right. Yep.
So just gotta reel it back in and let's go. Let's get the fucking work. It looks like the trial's gonna be put off till April or maybe earlier. Who knows? And
But
they haven't confirmed that date yet.
well, even still, right? There's going to be.
I just lost Tommy. Yeah, where's Cop's daughter? Yes, I met you Sunday. Yes, Great conversation. And then the other person I met, she was from Duxbury, and we were talking about oysters and
That
clams.
was
I
me.
know you got your back. Here you go.
Yeah. I sent Shelby a message and it took so long it kicked me offline.
Okay. What were you talking about?
Um,
Unity and Dennis
yeah,
and
all walking up together. I think it's a great idea.
oh yeah,
Great idea.
and yeah, me too. And the high school I mean the middle school passed. The Galvin middle school passed.
Yeah.
Yeah, last night. God,
Um,
yeah, yes, last night it passed by like over 1,000 votes.
so you're
So
getting a new school at how much money was it? $400 a month, a quarter for you guys?
so my taxes going up 450 a year.
You sure it's not a quarter?
What do you mean a quarter?
Is that
250?
is, is that on top of what the chief is asking? She's asking for like $500,000 too, you know.
I know this. The addition for the school alone was
Right.
450 for my taxes. So
And
what
it
she's
passed.
asking, yeah, what she's asking for, I don't know if it's going to be included in the fiscal 2025 budget or not. I'm not sure. Not sure. I'm guessing they have some unspent money they need to spend, Tom. Maybe. You know, if you don't use it, you lose it, kind of thing. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah. So if they didn't want to do overtime, right? Hear me out. They didn't want to do overtime because they didn't want to cook the books. So let's go buy something, people. We need a couple cruises. Let's go get them because I can't pay you. I can't pay because I fucking paid Tim Toolbox Taylor for 6 months. 6 months with Stoughton PD involved. 6 months. I mean, that just blew me away.
With Mike, with surveillance.
I know.
With surveillance.
Yeah, he was on the Young Jerks last night. I tell you, what a great conversation him and Mike had. It was great. He's a real
He's a great guy. He's a great guy. All the hands down.
Salt of the earth, man. He was a great guy. Yeah,
absolutely is.
I like those two together, Mike and Rich. They had a good thing going, like laughing and just talking and bullshitting and fucking went by like almost 2.5 hours. Like boom, I'm like, oh, it's good, you know.
Yep.
Rich is a talker, and he likes Key West. He has some stories about Key West. And
I don't want to hear them. I don't want to know.
No, they were funny because he knows about Key West, and I'm like, he goes to Key West. I'm like, what? And then he's like, he's going on and he's telling stories and like what happens at nighttime. I'm like, oh shit. Then someone brought up
around, man.
Then someone brought up Fanning and Divine and Clapp, so he knew all about that stuff, but he didn't get into it. So the guy's got knowledge. He knows everybody. He knows fucking everybody.
Mike,
anyways, yeah.
I went to a Sandra Birchmore standout, which I believe is one of the standouts that they cited in his charging documents.
Oh no shit.
Yeah. So like they were all watching what we were doing.
Well, yeah, didn't they out in front of the Canton police, Mike and him were talking and they transcribed the conversation.
They did the same with me.
Yeah, okay.
I spoke to him. Now, do people realize why I put the thing on mute sometimes?
Now I do.
Because there's stuff that he tells me. He told me, Mike, he's told me stuff a while ago. Right. And I can't repeat it.
No, he's got a lot of information, man. He knows where the bodies are buried.
He does. And he does. Listen, everything he's told me, everything. And I chased some of this stuff down myself. That's why I had you take me where you took me that day. Everything he's told me has been true.
Oh,
like shit. Everything.
He knows about Craig Casey, dude.
Yes.
He's got something on Craig Casey, and he wants to talk about it. So if we can ever get him on, or if he's on another platform,
listen, I can just go knock on his door, Mike.
All right. So
I don't want to be like, and that's one thing I want people to know, right? Like, this isn't the place you're gonna go and get the hottest thing. like the
No.
next hottest person. Like you're not gonna get that.
We
Like
try, right?
I'm not
And then
gonna use Rich like that. Rich is a nice guy. Yeah, I
yeah,
respect the guy so much that if he wants to come on and chit chat, it'll
yeah.
happen. You know,
Well,
I don't want to be the one to go, hey, I'm knocking on your door.
like we get information, and then we're like the person or will be like, but you can't say anything for another 2 weeks. I'm like, fucking what? What the fuck? And you can't say this, you can't do that. Yeah, I'm like, oh man, and like you just want to blow it up, but it hasn't been like that, so it's been good. It's not good, but well, I think a lot of the stuff is out there. But he did mention Craig Casey, and he mentioned a lot of shit that I didn't like. Said there was more people involved. So
Mm-hmm.
like I said, he knows where the bodies are buried. I'm using that term just like vaguely. He knows who's who and who does what. And he's been in this town for 50 years or something. So good guy.
He puts fences in people's yards so they can let their dogs out and run around.
Yeah, yeah. I had one put in.
Okay, so you know what that's about. Yeah,
Yeah,
no, he's a fabulous guy, and he'll come on the show, but give him a little time. I think give him a little, that
yeah. He
type
made
of.
dude, he made the AP news, dude. He made Fox
I know, I
News.
saw that. I
You know,
was so happy.
I mean,
Yeah,
that's the second time that courthouse. I think it was either one of the it was the ladies that got the charges dismissed. AP Wire had it on. Now the duck case, the AP Wire had it on. Channel 25 is doing Brian BLT Brian's
yeah. I
billboard.
was on
That
Brian's
bill
show the other day. Yes, was it
I saw.
yesterday?
Yeah, yesterday.
Yeah, I was on
Yeah,
his show
so
yesterday. It was a pretty good, pretty good. You see what he did with the freaking Enrique thing?
yes. Still
Yeah.
no answers, dude. Still no answers. Still nothing. I'm thinking we gotta do another one. We got to put another Enrique billboard up somewhere, like fucking the highway 93 with a right up. Spend the money.
So the problem comes to be is these media companies have people
Yeah,
that I mean,
yeah, yep.
you're
They
gonna put
can.
one ad up and lose what? How many people? So
Well, you can do a rotating one, like how they do the digital rotating ones. You know what I mean?
yes, yes, but mostly electronic ones.
Yeah, the one that was going by the courthouse. You
Yes,
remember
the
that?
same exact thing. Yep, mobile
Like
billboard. They were great.
maybe we can do something for Enrique's family on court dates and stuff. Because usually there's a lot of state troopers. Who's that?
Well,
Is that your assistant?
yeah, yeah.
What's it? You need
Um,
a minute?
no,
What's
we're good.
are you getting flashed right now or something? What's going on right now?
Nothing.
Show
Tell
me.
Carrie I said hi.
Oh, you're
No.
oh no. All right. I just found out about the whole VR headset. That kind of freaks me out a little bit. That you can
Oh,
actually
Mike, that's wicked cool. You had never seen it, right?
never done it.
Oh my God, I'll have to get my
I
nephews to bring it over, Mike.
I can in my mind, I can see what can be done with that. We talked about it before we came on the air. Like if you want to
No,
watch,
but and you know what else you don't notice is you can build like a space shuttle, and if you need to change a valve, you can build it in three dimensions and find out if you have enough room to move the wrench to replace the valve.
wow,
Yeah,
wow. So I
wrong,
mean, do you get
Terry.
lost? Do you get lost up there, like in terms of like it's on your face for hours and you think it's only 10 minutes? Like, is that how
Just
good
like
it
that.
is?
Just like that. Yes. Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
No shit.
It's something else.
Right.
The
Wow.
whole world's going to be going that way,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Yeah. And who makes it?
It-
Meta? Is it Meta that makes it? Yeah.
yep. It was a company called Oculus
Yes.
Quest,
Yeah.
and they got bought by Facebook, which is Meta. Yeah.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
So,
Yep. So
yep.
is Scotty gonna come on or no? We don't know.
No, I don't know. We sent them a link.
I know Flip and the Glero were in the chat. I don't know if they're around. But anyways,
Cherry.
yeah. What's going on? It's on your face. See what I mean? See what I mean? Like
I'm
I don't
blaming
even know.
Shelby on that one.
I can't even say anything. I can't. But you
So
guys know what
we
I you guys know
listen,
what I mean.
we had the fundraiser, right?
All right,
For
hold on
Karen,
then.
right?
Uh, yeah, yeah, the fundraiser.
Sound like a seal.
Who does me?
Yeah,
I feel like one. I'm getting heavy, dude. I'm like 5'11", 210 pounds. I'm like, yeah, 210.
really.
Yeah,
I'm gaining weight too. I think it's just getting old. I think that's what happens.
I think you're right, man. I get
You
on that
know.
skip. I'm like, what happened? What? How did I gain 20 pounds in 3 months? I don't know. But anyways, let's go on. Were you talking
Uh,
about the thing?
yeah, the fundraiser. The next thing we're gonna do, right? That's right. The billboard. You know how we were talking about the billboards, right? And why they wouldn't allow it, right?
Yeah.
And stuff like that. So the fact that Brian got a billboard to begin with is like,
Did you
wow.
on, did you get it on private property? He mentioned Kurt. I'm thinking Kurt Rodman because Rodman Ford's
It-
right across the street from the Gillette, and they own the dealership. And maybe Kurt, I
right,
don't know. I
right.
don't know. Who knows?
But
I don't.
it's
I don't.
still tough to get something like that up there, you know. And he did. So I mean, that's huge, right?
Right.
Um, there's something else I forgot to. I
You having a senior moment?
a lot of senior moment.
Hey, Mark Cunningham, Shelby,
I don't know.
Shelby talking dirty in the chat right now. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, look at. Oh my God,
I don't know
people,
about that.
people, people are going off in the chat about Yabo.
So, do you want to tell people what we've been thinking about and what we've kind of been like trying to get to and work that way and see what was
Go
going to
ahead.
happen?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Like,
So we went to this. Me and Mike went to the Star, right? And a lot of people say, "My sound's awful, huh?" Hold
yeah,
on, let me fix
yeah,
this.
it's cracking up a little bit. Oh, this is the chat is a riot, dude. Holy shit.
All right, is that better?
Yeah,
Is
so
my
much.
sound better at all?
Yes, sir.
It
Yeah,
does. It is.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
So, so me and Mike are talking to everybody, and you all want us to go on every day of the week.
Yep.
So I asked Mike
Yep.
about that, and he thinks it's a pretty good idea. So I think we're gonna start doing every day.
Yeah, we're gonna try to
So
get on every morning because people were saying to me like so I met I don't know 50 people. I don't know how many people I met, but they knew us, right? And they're like, we watch you every morning. We have coffee with you. We enjoy your content. It's light. You have a conversation about things. It's not busting news or breaking news, but I'm all about having coffee with people in the morning, and even if it's an hour, like Mark just said, we can just touch on things from Twitter or Facebook or the shows from the night before, because at
right,
night some of these guys are up till midnight or 11. I'm not saying I'm old, but I can't make it that. I just can't do it. I just, you know what it is. So I go to bed early, but we can just recap some of this stuff. I don't know, but I've
yeah,
noticed that today we I saw the Glare on early. Brian LTL was on early yesterday. Mike's been going on like around 6 o'clock.
yeah.
I don't know. Is that our market? Is our market?
I mean,
Well,
we can always pop in an open slot. I mean,
right.
the last thing we want to do is step on anybody. You know, we
No.
want everyone to we want everyone to watch is what it is, right?
Right. Right. And
And
people.
if
Yeah.
you get competing shows, then people have to make a
Yeah.
choice, right?
Right. That's right.
I'd rather not give them a choice.
And yeah, they have no choice but to. Yeah. So yeah. So the thought is like actually like a Monday through Fridays thing. I don't know. We'll pick and choose, but yeah, we're gonna definitely January J1. We're gonna try to do a schedule and come on at 7:30 every day, right? So you
Yeah,
want to try, and
you could
just
try to get some consistency going for you guys, and then when the trial picks up, we'll just like
Yeah,
it never happened, right? Just keep humming along.
well, tomorrow you're going to be there in the morning, right?
Yes, early. Yep.
And that's for the dog bite expert.
Again.
And she's not going through a Vodia. She's going through evidence hearing of some sort to make sure she's qualified, which I find interesting. Like here she is. She's already been Vodia last year. She got grilled about Lally and how long she had the Globe. Remember she
Yes.
said six. She said 6 months, and it was, and then Lally cracks me up, man. But and then, hey, thank you for the $10, Kelly.
Thank you so much.
All right, but like enough with hey, keeping it classy, cool. Cheers from Richmond, Virginia. All right, 3 million little strolls. Oh
Oh,
my god, she's one of the hottest working people on for a law tuber. She's
she
she
really, Mike.
does.
She got a family too, bud. On
I
top of
know,
that,
I
like,
know.
she's great too.
Yeah, she's a great
I
person.
mean, and again, right? Melanie and Brandy Churchwell.
Brandy, yes, yeah.
I mean, we have DJ from Calling All Beings. We
Oh
have the
yes,
Guerra. I mean,
yes, yes.
where do I start? I mean, I can keep going, right?
Right.
And everybody seems to be on the same page, which is like, this
Nurse
is
Kim.
good.
Nurse Kim.
Nurse Kim again, right? Out of
Something
the blue, here
happened.
she comes.
Something happened between Auntie Deb and the Plevin tonight.
Oh
It got.
no.
Oh yeah, it got good. It's on X. Like, it was bad. Like what allegedly happened wasn't good for Plevin, but yeah, it
He's out of
was.
his league the minute he even thinks about trying to even approach
Uh,
Auntie Deb. She's gonna freaking lay him out in lavender.
he did. He totally
Good.
did. Yeah, he did. Like
And
there's
and
no coming back from that either. Hey, thank you for the super sticker, Donna. Thank you. But there's no coming back from Auntie Deb, man.
no,
If she
no, that's a
if
that's a
you
death knell. Final boss.
if you're in the scope, yeah, you
Not good.
just unplug.
Yeah, run.
But if you get a chance, it's on X. It's I won't ruin it for you, but just go to his X page and you see what I'm talking about. It's pretty nasty. It's a friend of
And you know,
it's a friend of his. It's a girlfriend of his that he
and,
knows and that Plevin did something to. I'll give you that. All right. I'm not spreading
and
rumors.
you know, of all the people out there, right? They're gonna go against, like, they're gonna go against Jimmy, Auntie Deb. Like, really?
No, don't. The guy's he's a silver tongue dude. He's like he's
I guess they're gonna learn that lesson hard way.
yep,
Okay. Wow.
yep. And
Yeah. So
Nurse Kim's funny as shit. And
I
the
love, I
whole
love her.
they
And
even clinch up.
I feel bad for what she's got to go through too, just for friggin' reporting on the case, Mike, because the other side's a bunch of assholes.
I don't understand what you're talking about. What do you mean?
She got doxxed. Her friggin' employee's been contacted. Mike, you
Oh,
don't even want to know the stuff that girl's got to go through.
oh no shit! I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
just from all she's doing is doing the reporting the case. They reported her to the medical board, dude, for her license because they have nothing to do. They're friggin' jerks.
Oh, it sucks.
Yep.
She's okay though, right? Everything's good.
Yeah, but she's still gonna go through it, and not
Yeah.
unnecessarily, right? There's no need for that.
Oh, that's why it's getting ugly.
Yeah.
That's why it's getting ugly. Now
And
it
the other
makes.
side is imploding. I mean, they're getting restraining orders on each other.
Yeah, what happened the other night with LG?
She lost. I guess when you threaten to pack up your kids, put them in the minivan at 1 o'clock, hammered. I guess people tend to respond. I mean, Aiden's happened to him. Why would it not happen to somebody else?
Holy shit, dude.
I mean, why not? Right?
Oh,
If he didn't stay, I believe she would have gotten that minivan with them kids and drove to his house. I think she would have done that.
and so this lady that she threatened to come to, she went and got a restraining order or
Sure did.
an harassment prevention order, HPO, right?
Yep.
What so LG's got a problem, a little bit of a.
Well, it's when you add this, you get that.
Okay.
I mean, if you
Well, you
don't
can't.
want that, then you got to figure out how you stop doing this. It's
Well,
not.
she was threatening the children of this lady.
Yes,
Wow. Oh,
he
that's just
threatened to
wrong.
come over to the house and unalive her and her children, and she's a single mother, so she's
My
probably scared out of her mind because
uh,
this person on the other end of the phone is just losing it, right? Like how do you keep her from stopping that? You
what the
know,
what the fuck?
dude, the whole Mike
See, this is what happens when a lot of stress is applied, right? Things are gonna burst. People are gonna do
replace
desperate
her,
things.
replace her with anybody. Okay, it's
He,
it's it's
and
that.
KP's been quiet, right? I haven't heard.
She's a puppet master. Of course, she's not quiet.
Uh,
She's someone
she's
else is coming down the road from her. She ain't being quiet. She ain't
okay.
never quiet, that one.
I said,
Aiden offered to stop this, and she said no, Mike.
no way.
Yes, it was neutral ground, mutual people. All right, yeah. He says if Kate said she'll give up and stop, would you? Aiden said yes. He asked the same question to Kate, and Kate said no. She will not stop
Well, then
harassing Aiden.
that's he offered the olive branch, and she said no. Then it's fuck you. Then game on.
He
You
did.
know,
He did.
right?
But Mike, he
Yeah.
offered that
Oh, good.
at least 2 years ago.
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah.
look at where we're at now. And he's just reactive. Like he's reacting to what she does to him. He sends this one after him and sends that one after him and sends this one after him. She's having
Well,
other people do the dirty work.
the Judge Krupp released the Morrissey emails texts today to his
Oh,
attorneys. To his
really?
attorneys.
Oh,
We're
hmm.
not privileged. We're not privileged to those, but there might be some. There might be some stuff in there. So yeah, they got those. So that's why I thought maybe KP was a little quiet. I'm not sure. Yeah, it was a
So,
woman that on JFK's show last night here. Yeah,
okay. So,
yeah.
all right.
That she wouldn't say
Let's
carried
think
on.
about this, right? Are you
Yeah,
ready?
yeah.
Like, okay, she was there. She saw it happen. Okay. Why are they mad at her for reporting on that? Because that's what it's about. That whole
Uh,
that situation right
oh,
there is what
yeah.
it's about. Now,
Oh,
I saw a picture that they were down in Dennis
I saw that one.
chasing Aiden,
Yep,
and they were day drinking
I
with
saw
their
that.
kids.
Yep, they snuck in. They snuck into a resort. Remember?
Mike, the kids were at the bar. Talk about that is such a Canton thing to do. Bring a kid to the bar. How
That
old
is
was her
kind
kid?
of young,
How old?
right? Young, like
4, 5? Just put
that's
a
not cool.
friggin' bottle top on the beer and she'll drink it.
Shame on the resort and too for allowing that to happen as well. We're not. That's. I'm not trying to sugarcoat it. I'm not.
Listen, they're all conniving, scheming little friggin' no good people, Mike. That's what they do. They go
Those.
into places they're not invited. Think about that. The
Some of them was.
audacity of them breaking into a resort that they're not even friggin'
Yeah. They
invited
went.
to.
And someone says the LG's youngest almost drowned at the pool.
Yes, because she was drunk.
Wow. Wow.
Yep.
Okay. So that came out in a phone call, and
Yes,
then she just went. LG just went off.
and
Okay.
called the girl who called into JFK's show,
Got you. Now
and
that's not.
she didn't like that.
Yeah. That's what it was. Asked Bob. Right. This is why Auntie Deb too got pissed off. Was that Plevin compared the FTR movement to the BLM movement? That
Oh,
pissed a lot of.
really? Now, what have we
Yeah.
destroyed, Mike? What have we
Uh,
burned down?
nothing. Nothing.
Didn't they do
That's.
that? I'm just
Yeah.
checking. Didn't they like have
Yeah.
a reign of terror?
I thought they were gonna do it when that kid from the subway got was found innocent. They were.
Yeah.
They were talking about it. They were talking about doing some shit. But anyways, I don't want to get sidetracked. But so yeah, Lindsay with this new HPO order is gonna really benefit Aiden and how unstable and how she can just fly off the handle. And
Well,
it's gonna show.
Not just her, Mike, but somebody else also filed an order against her, I think, and that would make 2 orders.
Holy
And
shit.
I don't know what triggers a DSS call, but I think they're mandated reporters, and I'm not sure, but think when they pulled the first one and they noticed she had it went on a second one, I'm pretty sure any decent cop worth his freaking badge is gonna call and make a phone call and find out if that's okay.
So when you were on the when you were on the force, did you have big calls like that when you saw shit? You never saw it?
No, but I'm a licensed foster parent.
All
So when
right.
they would go
Okay.
into these horrific homes and pull the kids out,
Yeah.
they needed a safe home to until things got stabled and settled, and
All right. So
that's what I did.
that's what happens. So they'll come in and just take
I
the
mean, they'll
kids
scoop the
away.
kids,
What
right?
happens?
And they'll take. Go ahead,
What happens to her? They leave her
whatever.
there. They leave her
Leave her
there.
there. They don't
Holy
care. They take
wow.
the kids. They're gone.
Wow.
That's it.
That's
That
that's from
that's get. They remove the kid from the threat or from the danger to the child.
holy
So
shit. That's
yeah,
traumatic. That's
it
traumatic.
is.
But I
That's
guess
been through it with a bunch of kids, bud.
but I mean
It, it is.
if you're yelling on a live stream that you're gonna come to somebody's house and murder them and their children, rightfully so, I guess. I mean, I guess
Two to
that
two people, then that in itself is probably a catalyst for some intervention somehow.
yeah. And then I met Lauren Murray, is it? At the
Yes, isn't she a
at
sweetheart?
yeah, at the Star Drive-In. She was
Yep,
awesome.
she's there all the time,
Yeah.
sweetheart.
And
Always
then
there, always happy, supporting everybody.
and Kate went after her or someone went after her, right?
Kate stalked her and harassed her relentlessly. You know why?
Online or
Do you
at
know
the
why?
what?
Because her and
No.
Aiden are friends. She's friends with
No.
Aiden.
Come on.
Dude,
Wow.
Lauren didn't know Kate. She had no idea who Kate was.
That's fucked up, man.
And poor
This is fuck
Lauren just trying to just live her life. And nope, Kate's going to interject herself into Lauren's life and prove to Lauren that, yeah, that there's some pretty nice people in this world.
I think we're spilling the tea tonight. Like two guys just sitting there talking about some shit that's
Yeah,
crazy.
but if we don't look at that and see that for what it is, it's going to happen to us. If we can learn from this, right?
Yeah, true.
You know,
True.
we don't need to be like that. And I think that's what
No.
all the creators were saying is like, we've crossed a threshold, Mike, right? The
Yeah.
creators have
Yeah.
that. I think that everybody now is on. We'll all
Well,
listen to the same song. You know,
right.
like this, we all got the same beat. Make
Yeah.
sense?
Yeah,
You
like
know, it's like
Dennis
that now.
like Dennis wants to have unity tomorrow morning when everybody walks
Yes,
up like, I'm the same way. I'm a team
I,
player, man. I'm coachable. Coach me up.
Mike.
I'm in.
You know, I meet a lot of people through the movement. Okay, and
Yep.
I met this one lady. She's a sweetheart. She wanted to have like a schedule for everybody. You go on at this time. You go on this
Yep.
time. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah. I
And
remember. Yeah.
the thought was great. The thought was dynamite because it maximized the viewer's time,
Yeah.
right?
Everybody had a different slot, so to speak, right? Or different
Right,
days. All right, whatever.
right. Or predetermined time. And that could have worked to a point, but it didn't work. And she put a lot into it. So when it didn't work, she felt it, you know? But
I remember this because I said it was a great idea, but
right,
some of us the creators didn't want to be pinned down to a certain time, and I can understand that side too.
right. But
They have lives and
yeah,
things like
no,
that. But oh,
absolutely, Mike, absolutely true. You're absolutely right on the money with that.
but it wasn't handled that way, was it? It was handled a
No,
little different. Okay, that's the
and
problem.
so
Every action has a reaction, right? So the reaction
exactly.
was right. Okay.
So I feel bad for her, but like again, even though she got sour taste in her mouth, right? We
Right.
still need her as a supporter, Mike.
Yeah.
Like we still need that lady and her energy and her thoughts and her ideas in the Karen Reed movement.
Maybe she
That
can make
that
our.
idea didn't pan out. Okay, it sucks. But
We'll have her make our schedule.
no, I don't want. But
Because
yeah, you know, yeah, it's
it's
good
a
to
good.
see that people care enough like that they're willing to say, hey, what about
Oh,
this? You know?
what about the person that made all those knitted duckies, the pink ones that
Oh
were
my God.
how many, like 50, 60 of them? She made these
There
little
was a there
duck.
was a lot. There was a lot.
Is that the one you
All
had to go to the
they're,
like,
they're crocheted ducks, Mike.
that's what they were.
Oh
People
my
were
word.
they're loving those.
Yep.
They were loving those. Yeah, it was good. Like that's the stuff I'm talking about. Like, remember the lady that called up or wrote in and said, "I need somebody to come into my house because I don't drive, but I want
Yes.
some stuff to." That was fucking cool.
Yeah.
That was cool, man. I was like, that shit, that shit works with me, man. She said, I live in Providence or whatever, and it was like, you were the first one to say, I'm going. I'll figure it out. And then we had another person wanted to get Tom's address. Had to send you something about this. And then you were walking off the Enrique stand out down at Old Colony, and two women
Yep.
walked up to you in the parking lot and handed you two boxes.
Yep. Yeah.
I'm like, it's great.
Listen, Mike, when this is all said and done and this is all over, Karen's just
It's gonna be a good book.
own you think of the book, Mike. Just think of the book it's gonna be. Like
The
really.
one, the one you can make is going to be good. Yeah. I mean, Tom, you're out there, brother. You capture you what you're like going to be like. You're going to be you'll be in those old when we're all dead and gone, and like they'll look back at your film and be like, this is what happened. This is what started a movement. You're going to be
Maybe
talked
some kid
about.
will do like a report on this.
You might even be talked about at a like film school as a documentarian. Like this is how
Ah,
you do it.
I don't know
Oh,
about that.
don't sell yourself short. I'm talking
Well,
about your
yeah, but dude, like there's that.
your commitment. I'm talking about what you got to do. What you have to. What are you willing to give up in your time and your energy and go do it? All right. Talk all
All
you
right.
want. Say all you want. Fuck it. But Tom is there every fucking court date. Whether it's Karen, Turtle Boy, the Canton Nine, Richie, you're there, dude. You're there. All right. Stop selling yourself KP, LG,
Yeah.
CD, MJ, YK, who the fuck
But
you're
but
there.
but it's a result of the people that are watching, though. That's the
True.
thing. Like it's the people.
Well, right here in the comments side, Tom, and when you gave your speech the other night, man, people love the fact that they can watch it through a different lens now. Not a fucking mainstream media 5-second clip. They
Right.
got they got you seeing what an actual reaction Rich Schiffel was coming out of the courtroom. And
And you
Tim Brito,
did they play that on the news? Did anybody see that clip?
no, it was written about and there was a picture, but you got it live, dude. You got it
And we
live.
all know how much it hit home, right?
It did, dude, because we're in it and we're living it and we're seeing it. We're proud of it, and to see it like actually come to fruition and have you get acknowledged, it means a lot to me, man. To have because I saw it a long time ago. I'm just gonna say that, and I just think that what you're doing for this movement, it's like you're like the silent guy. You're always there, but you no one really notices you so much, right? Because you're there,
Yeah.
camera,
Yep.
But when everybody's in court, you're outside asking questions. You're still going on. How do you feel? Making friends, shaking hands, kissing babies. Tom, you were like the most popular guy at the thing the other night at the Star Drive, and you couldn't even stand still. People wanted you over there. You were doing this. You were fixing
Yeah, it
their
was
life.
crazy over there. Yeah,
I saw you for maybe all 20 minutes,
I know. And then it was crazy.
and
It
then you
was.
slept. Then you slept for 2 days.
Yes, which I absolutely freaking love. I love sleeping now. I forgot how good it is, Mike.
Yeah, you need it, bro. You listen to your body because you were going,
So
you stressed plus the stress of having that pulling that off. What's it going to be like?
right,
Who's going to show up? And
right, exactly.
thank you to the Star Driving. I mean, they were pumping out the food. The service was great. I mean, the parking was no problem. And then you had Aiden, Mazza, and Brian speak and yourself speak, which was awesome.
Yeah, I think we still have some poinsettias down at Star Driving for Erica.
Okay.
So if you want a pink poinsettia, they're really nice. Money goes to Karen Reed. So
That's awesome. Yeah. So
yeah,
you're down that. Yeah. So it's right down off of what 140 is it? Yeah.
yeah, it's right off. It's off of Route 140, but It's off. It's in like Berkeley, Taunton area, Middleborough, that
Yeah,
area,
it's
Lakeville line, down that area.
yeah,
Nice place to go for a ride.
yeah. And the other
Yeah.
thing too is like, even though you do all this stuff, Tom, you don't really tell anybody you do it. You just do
Well,
it.
there's a lot I do. I don't tell anybody.
I know. I know what you do, and like a lot of all the mods know what you do, but you're humble. You're like,
Well, yeah, because it's not about me.
that's right, brother.
I mean, if I had a girlfriend, I mean, I'd be, a little, maybe a little more pig-headed.
Yeah. Imagine that if you had a girlfriend. That'd be kind of cool. You don't have
Imagine
time.
that.
You don't have time for a girlfriend, bro.
I don't have time to have a dog.
Right? I know. I know. You know.
Can you imagine?
I asked you. I know, Shelby. Oh, for fuck's sake! I asked you if you could have a dog. You like, you know what, Mike? It wouldn't be fair to have a dog.
No,
Yeah,
wouldn't
Tom.
I?
Quam. He's like, Tom's giving up his love of fishing.
Yeah,
Like, when have you gone fishing, bro?
I haven't been in a while. It's
I
been,
know.
yeah,
It was in the springtime, I think, last year when you held up two smallies to me and said, "Hey, look what
yeah,
I got today." Yeah.
yeah,
So you've been busy, even though the trial's not even going on, dude. You're doing stuff, you're filming stuff, and you're going on shows and doing interviews, and you're planning outings. I mean, you got this other thing coming up in Dedham Square for the dinner.
yeah, yep.
I mean, so
Well,
there's no.
how else, Mike? How else are the people going to be outraged enough to stand up and say enough is enough? We have somebody who's driving from freaking Laconia tomorrow morning. She's getting up at 3:45, and she's
What the?
coming from Laconia, dude. It's a
Yeah.
freaking 2.5 hour drive. She's in a fucking wheelchair, and she's driving from Laconia to here tomorrow to have Aunt Bev say, "Yeah, you can come back in about what? Come back tomorrow."
No way. Really? I've seen
Dude,
her. I've
she
seen her.
does
I
it
didn't.
all the time. Dude, hardcore.
That's in New Hampshire.
Yep, lives in Laconia. No, not just like over the border. We're past
Yes.
Manchester. We're
Yeah.
out where Shelby lives, but that way.
Stop it. She's gonna come on here and crush us, dude. She said, "Shut up, Thomas." She's saying, but anyways, that's like a 3.5 hour drive.
Yeah, one way.
Now, can I just ask, is her last name Jenkins?
Yes.
Okay, so this is the woman on X that
Oh yeah,
actually has the last as her handle as Jenkins Hot Wheels. And
yeah. That's what
she's in a
the
wheelchair.
the trolls freaking called her Hot Wheels, and she
And she's
freaking took it and made her a profile picture.
she took her power away. That's what
Yeah,
I love.
yeah.
She's that's
Oh,
what I thought.
oh, they
She's in a
had
wheel.
none to begin with her. Like they weren't
She
getting anywhere. Wrong.
she
Next,
I know
they
I
dropped her real quick. They couldn't
she's
get nowhere with her. So
she's a
destroy him.
keyboard warrior. And so when I saw that it said Jenkins the last name and then in parentheses Hot Wheels, I was like, that can't be her and then it was. But I didn't
Yep,
want to call. I'm like, that's fucking awesome, man. That was cool.
yep.
And yeah, there's people in Australia that get up and watch this. The people in Ireland that watch this and get up and watch this stuff. I'm like
All
crazy
over,
about it.
bud.
Yeah.
Every time, it's funny. Every time I look, it's like, Indiana's in the house and just all over the country.
Chicago.
It's everywhere.
Yeah, yeah, I know.
I'm in awe at the people that follow us. I really am.
Right.
I mean,
Right.
I'm not following anything that's happening in like Michigan.
No. Or a trial. Okay. Let's talk about the city council that just got busted, right, by the feds. How many people with a camera went right up to her and stuck it in her face, asked her questions? Is that not witness intimidation?
Exactly what it is.
Is that Hot Wheels?
Or it's
Is
being
that
a reporter, like asking legitimate
time
questions.
out? Time out. Is that her right there?
Yes.
The troll said, "I'm cheating on my husband with you, Tom."
Yeah, me and her we have a thing going.
Well, good for you.
Yeah, you can't. It's on the side.
I can't imagine how much long it takes to drive down in a wheelchair.
Listen, I'm the reason she's there, so leave her alone. I'm
I
sorry.
love her. No, I love her. That's not a shot. When she ever put Hot Wheels as a fucking handle, I fucking lost it. I'm like, this can't be her, man, and it is. And then
Mike, her.
she goes right after Twisted Tragedy.
Oh God,
She's
Mike, she
all up
goes
in her
after
shit.
everybody,
I
and
know.
she's got so many accounts grenaded. It's not even funny because they like all the. If you have a fake account and you go against her, it's gone. Like it's
Yep.
gone.
She's
So
good. Yeah, she's got a silver tongue.
yeah,
She's
she's
good.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad she's on our team. We got a lot of good people like Haley, Jason.
Yep.
He's awesome to finally meet and see. He was on a couple of shows. He just was on Mike Crawford's show, I believe, and I think he just did Brian's show. I mean, so I would love to get him on there, on here too. He's a funny
Mm-hmm.
fuck. He's a funny
Oh
guy.
God, yes. Oh, he's smart
And
too.
and Auntie Deb, dude, we got it. If he ever gets a chance, I mean, I don't know if I'll be able to keep a straight face, but everything he says, he makes me laugh, man.
Oh,
Just
he's
the way
good, dude.
he's so animated, and like him and this Plevin war is beautiful. But he actually, there's no joke though. He just got Plevin fuck around and find out what's gonna happen if he keeps doing what he's doing. I didn't know he's
Good.
like that. He was a bartender at one time. He legit was a bartender, right?
Yeah, at what Lee Hands was a bar in Worcester.
Yeah. So
So I mean, how many
this is
bars
all
are there in Worcester for crying out loud?
so this is all related. This is where I'm talking about. Like this is when he was there and he was doing some bad shit and underage people, and Auntie Deb was friends with him, and it's all coming out. It's all these people coming out and telling, and like it's not good, man. It's not good.
Yeah,
Um,
that's what.
he's
Listen, again, they're gonna mess with Lorena. They're gonna get the horns. They're gonna mess with Auntie Deb. They're
oh
getting the
man,
horns. I mean,
dude. He had a post the other day about people calling him a hired comedian. He took it as a compliment.
I
He's like
know.
that. Well, thank you so much, but I'm not.
Yeah.
This is not, and I just thought he just owned it. He just does a good job, And
Mhm.
Flip does a good job. He's been quiet lately. I don't know what's been up with him. Probably
Well,
working on a
Christmas.
massive. It's
It's
not.
Christmas.
Well, he's probably working on a massive project. Who knows?
Oh
He's,
God, help us.
yeah, I know, but I miss
Yeah.
him, man. We gotta get him on. But
Yes. But yeah, I mean, again, we're blessed to have all these people in this movement, Mike. I mean, really, I mean, that in
I mean,
itself, I think, should be a book.
how
I
many
really
people?
do.
How many people were there? Yeah, how many people were there the other night, Sunday night?
Oh God, I didn't even keep track. I couldn't even begin
200,
to count.
200,
Oh, more than that, man.
right?
They
In
kept
and out.
coming.
Yeah, it was in and out because it was. Well, I got there early and it was packed. I got
Oh,
there an hour. Yeah, I got there an hour early and it was packed.
yep. Um, you know who helped a lot too was Kristen, Maud
Yes.
Kristen. Oh,
Yeah.
what a! I forgot to mention her, and I forgot. I felt really bad. And I
She
tried to call her today.
she's the one that was doing the 50-50 and selling popcorn. I think I
Yes,
saw her by the popcorn machine. I believe she was a funny guy, and she drives the school bus, right? Is that the one?
yes,
Yeah, yeah. She was your bodyguard at one time. Tom CPU's bodyguard, security. She had on a jacket. She rode
yeah,
across the tape. Yeah. All right, I knew she is. Yeah. Yeah, she
yeah,
did a lot of work. A lot of people did a lot of things. There was people. Minion Mike was there.
yeah.
Minion
He
Mike
was
was there.
great to see him, huh?
He comes down from New Hampshire, I think, right?
Yes, another
He
one that
put
makes that track.
right,
Yep.
and he put a fucking costume on and walked around as like a winter snowman, and and for just to be there, being part of it, people were sweating inside those things. Dina, we was doing it right. Remember
God love
Dina?
Dina.
Yep,
Oh
she
my
was.
God! I asked her. Yep. What do you need? Just no problem. She's
She
great.
came right. Yeah, she came right down. She walked around in a costume for a couple hours.
Yep.
Me and Mike, a couple hours. We had a
And
good conversation. We kind of both had a good conversation and stuff.
you know it.
And I'm complaining about driving 40 minutes, people. I'm bitch. I'm like, I gotta drive 40 minutes. These people are coming out from Laconia and shit, and here I
Right.
am.
And it's hard to how can I put this? If you knew Minion Mike's, if you knew the whole story, right, about his journey, we'll say, where he like what he's been through to be here,
Yeah,
man, what the mad respect that you just got to give that guy,
yeah.
right?
I knew something was going on with him for a little while. He wasn't
Yeah,
around,
and he's
but
still here, dude.
yep, he
That
looks
is
good.
that
He
that's
looks
just
good.
freaking next level awesome.
Nathan was there and we're sitting around talking. He had the New Hampshire plate around his neck again. He's
Yep.
dressed like a Minion Mike again. He knows his role. Like he knows what he's got to do. And then he gets there and he puts an outfit on as like a snow blizzard guy. There was Spider-Man there sitting on a picnic table for hours.
Yep.
Little kids loved it.
They
You
loved it.
know,
I know. Awesome.
Aiden was taking pictures with young kids and families, and it was cool.
It
And it
was
was,
just perfect.
and you guys gave out. G4 had some great speeches, and I know it was cool. It was like wow, this all came together. These people all had the same goal, all with the same things to happen. They're not just there for the food and the donkey ride. They're there to raise money for a person that really needs it because she's getting railroaded by the
Railroaded.
state
Exactly.
completely, and it costs money to fly in this doctor tomorrow to go through this bullshit again.
Yep. And that's how they get you. And
They pick the
our
wrong
only
family though.
recourse is that, you know?
Take a plea, right? Just to
Right.
say, yeah, no. Tom, I know who you are. It's not what you did. I don't know what that means, and
I do. I do.
Hank Brennan is the donkey. Oh fuck! You guys, I must be tired now. I don't know what's going on, man. That's why I don't do these 7 o'clock ones, man. But
Yeah.
I feel like I think Mike and Rich last night were talking forever just because of the love of cannabis. I really do. They were just having the best time,
But
laughing and you know.
again, like, how do these people come to us, Mike? Right? Throughout this whole movement, all these people all over
Well,
there, and from
let me
everywhere, they come
well,
to us.
let me tell you something. Did Rich Schiffler think that he would get the people behind him like he thought he would for making those rubber ducks, making a joke out of it, and having fun with it, and then get a felony put against him, and then all of us rally right behind him, and I think he was just overwhelmed, like holy shit.
Right? I mean, how? Like, well, he doesn't know anybody. He doesn't know these
He's
people, and they're
he's
all out there screaming for him.
he's speechless. He comes out. He goes, I don't know what to say. I love you guys. He does. But when you got him on the camera last night with Mike, he spilled his guts. He talked a lot. And when he's home and he's in his own environment, but he's there and he's got Bradle next to him.
Yep.
Aiden, you're filming him. People ask him, how do you feel? He feels great. He's not worried about the littering stuff. But I just like, who thinks that? Like, he catches a felony. They do a 6-month investigation on him. He catches a bunch of felonies. He beats it. But he had the 2 court appearances. He's got 50, 60 people outside.
But again, right? How much did that cost him just to get a not guilty or get out of my courtroom type of a thing?
I know
it still cost him money, right?
Yeah,
real money.
Yeah, he wrote a check.
But
yeah, he wrote a check.
That's how they're screwing us.
But I think
exactly that way.
In the big scheme of things, if you have the money and that happened to you, and he was going to fight it all the fucking way. It wasn't about the money for him. It was about the First Amendment. Big
100%.
Yes.
And thank God we have the right people fighting the right fights for us, right? Him and Bradle fighting that.
Oh, Bradle. Was he 5-0 right now?
Yeah, he's good.
He's been crushing it. He's not cheap either.
No. Neither is Pedro.
I live in Hingham. I used to live in Hingham. It's not cheap, dude. It's
not
cheap. So yeah, Pedro. I mean, he's the man. He's been quietly. I haven't seen him. He's probably been busy.
And they get paid in real money and real dollars, and that's what we need to do now. So we got Karen out of the way. Now we need to get Aiden out of the way. So
the other thing
February.
The other thing Bradle mentioned was that if we want a new DA, there's 2 people that are going to run against Morrissey. Let's find out who they are. Let's get them on some platforms and start asking them some real questions, people, okay? Because knowledge is power. I don't want to go into this thing blind and say, this is so-and-so, and I don't know anything about them.
This ain't going to happen again. This cannot happen again.
No.
This is the old, like...
It can happen. You make some changes, man. Make some changes. But I know...
So, if a district attorney goes to jail... I think that would make the rest of the people running kind of buckle up and say, wow, that could actually happen to me.
I would think the people that are running right now are putting their name in the hat, sort of in the ring. Oh, cool, Guam. That's cool. I I would start getting on some platforms now and talking about who you are because you might be in sooner than you think.
Yeah,
So if he does go to jail, right? Who
yeah,
appoints the new DA, the governor?
has to be.
Yeah, yeah,
Or
right.
and then they'll have to have a special election in Norfolk, and it'll be like a temporary thing until the real election comes up. So I like
Well,
this
yeah.
comment right here. I love the TikTok lady Jay. Have you seen the Dream Feed Miracle on Fairway YouTube? It's crazy. Yes, I love her. That's why I asked her to come on tonight because I love her content. She's
I bet.
dynamite.
I bet you she's bummed out. She's not coming. She didn't come on. She should have came on.
Yeah. Well,
Shit
always next
happens.
time. We got plenty of
Yeah.
time coming up.
People got autographs. That's right. I had to sign the back of ornaments when I got to the Star
Yep.
Drive-In. I can't believe people put my face and your face on a Christmas tree. That's freaky, dude.
I have more
Freaky, man.
ornaments left, by the way. If people want ornaments,
I don't. Yeah, I would imagine you do, because but what an ornament of you and me, man. That's funny shit.
imagine
That's
that. I never
I
thought that
know.
would happen.
No, but it was funny. I met people that don't even live around this Canton area, but know
Right.
everything about it. They know all about it. They live in the South Shore. They live in the north of Boston. They live in New Hampshire. They at the Star Driving. I'm telling you, they're coming up to me and
Yeah.
talking to me, and
Yep.
they knew the dirt. They knew the bullshit. They knew the court. They were so informed. And the only way they can be informed, Tommy, is through the platforms that we provide. Not just you and I, but other people too.
Right.
That's how they watch either Melanie, Blair, Mike, LTL, Aiden, you and I. You know, it's just I don't even know what that means. I'm gonna leave it alone, Tom. Even I haven't talked to you in a couple of days. Tom's been
It's all good. It's good. We're working on a bunch of stuff. But I mean, to do a show every day for you guys, there's things that have to. Um, we're looking to do things in that time to
yeah.
try and get you guys on like a schedule. You know, and we're also trying to make it so that our schedule can be flexible for you guys too. So
I mean, people like to I guess just like they plug us in on their phone on the way to work because you
yeah,
can just Bluetooth it. You don't have to watch us. We listen to us. They
right.
throw it on the TV while they're doing their morning stuff with the kids. Some people do us on replay. I don't know.
Hmm.
I just found it interesting because they were like, you guys got to do more. We want to see you more. I'm like,
Yeah.
that was the one thing I took away. I'm like, really? You really want to listen to us in the morning? Like, yeah, we do. I'm like, oh, all right, okay, man,
Every time I go out, people telling me that.
all right.
Like, okay,
So
I'll pass the
we got
message.
we got to give them give them what they need. Give what they want.
Folding laundry with Tom and Mike.
Right. That's what we should call it. Cleaning the house with Tom and Mike. I don't know. We could have all kinds of different names. Earbuds in at work. You know.
Shelby, can we get a list of all the vendors? I know that's a lot. I think Erica might have a list of them, and I could
My
put it
my drops
on
off
the
with the
YouTube
kids.
page
Yeah. Yep.
so we can get links going for Christmas for them. Because the small businesses that were there, they were awesome. They were really really good stuff, man. I love them.
Did they make it? Did they make a profit? Did they do okay? Did they sell their
I'm sure
stuff?
they always do well. Then they
All
keep
right.
coming back.
All
Yep.
right. All right.
I mean, they're just again, they're great people too, right?
Right. I mean,
So
you can't show up at the courthouse and do that stuff, can you? That's kind of cheesy, right? I don't know.
yeah,
In my cubicle with Tom, we can name our show. Tom, we can have a different name of our show, like Seeking Justice in Your Cubicle with Tom and Mike.
there you go.
That,
We'll take over Boston, and then we'll go to other towns.
all right. But yeah, hit that
So
like and subscribe button while you're in there.
no
I
doubt.
never, helps us,
Yeah.
man.
Still 48%, which is kind of odd that 48% of the people that are here who got notified aren't notified. That's what
Yeah.
YouTube is saying, that 48% of the people aren't registered. And
So
that's like doesn't make sense.
so they go
How can that
on.
be?
So they go on to YouTube, and all of a sudden we must show up in their feed that something's live, or
Something.
where there's search history, and then put Seeking or Tom, and you come up, man. I know you have the other channel still going too, by the way.
Yeah.
I
That's
don't
just
know
hanging
what.
out.
I know. It's good. It's a good thing. Walking the dog with Tom and Mike. Yeah. Golfing with Tom and Mike. Working
We
out
do
with
that
Tom
too,
and Mike.
right?
I can say some other things that I won't with Tom and Mike, and I hope you don't do it with Tom and Mike. doing the dishes with Tom and Mike.
You're lucky you didn't get a cooking show today, by the way.
Yeah, make sure your live stream shut up when
I
you're running
know.
off people. I'm not gonna say any more, man. I'm not gonna say any more. But yeah, you probably missed the first couple of minutes and come right back with it. Smoking joints with Tom and Mike. Yeah,
So if
packing
you
up.
start a fire at someone else's house, does it count as a fire?
If you
I'm
cut,
curious.
if you start a fire at someone else's
Yeah,
house,
if you're cooking at someone else's house, you start a fire. Does it count as a fire at someone else's house?
yeah,
Oh,
it's called yeah.
okay.
Why? You gotta go.
I was just curious if you get a pass because you're like not at your own house.
Rage crotching with Tom. Stop it, man. Stop it. Yeah, there's some funny there's some funny shit we could do. I tell you right now, Shelby had the best one of the day, and she sent it to me via text. I don't want to. I should. Oh my god. I don't want to repeat it, but it was fucking great. I fucking laughed so hard when she said it. And it was via text. And I don't want to repeat. She can say it. She, she can say it, but it was yeah. Yes, yeah. Crocheting with
So staying with Mike, I can see
yeah,
that now.
yeah.
That's a great show.
I wish Flip Ahead would come to Dedham one day. Yeah, we're trying to get him up here, man. Dude,
But
hey,
listen,
dude, hey, don't light my kitchen on fire. Someone's saying. Crotch go. Thank you, Shelby. She goes, I'm dealing with some crotch goblins right now. Well, I had to drop my phone. I'm like, what? I
what the crotch goblin? Then he figured it out and he couldn't
right,
fucking stop laughing.
right. I've never heard that one before. So, yoga with Tom and Mike. There you go.
There
You know,
you go.
fucking A, man.
Yeah, when Flip Ahead when he comes to town, you all are gonna know it. I guarantee it. You all gonna have a lot of fun with him.
Yeah, he'll
You know,
come up, man.
I think he's gonna be shocked at how small 34 Fairview is. I think he's gonna be really shocked. Will is. He still
Everybody,
can't believe it.
everybody that goes there, that's from out of town that goes there, says the same thing. Yeah,
Yeah. The Las Vegas cops did too.
yeah. Oh, the other thing that Rich mentioned too, that he knew the floor guy.
Really? Yeah, he's kind of local to the area.
And he knows where I won't hold him to it, but he knows where it's at. That's all I'm gonna say, man. He was spilling the tea last night, man. Like he was having a good time. Like it was good, and like Mike didn't press him on it, but I caught it. I was like,
Yep.
holy, okay, all right. He's a motorcycle guy, so he knows a lot of people that way too. He knows Kevin Reddington.
Yeah, that a lot of people know him in the
Oh, I don't know.
circle. They
Oh, I
all
don't
run in the
know.
same circle of
I
friends.
thought that. Oh, does he ride a motorcycle too? Reddington? I think he has a
I
bike.
don't know if he does,
All
but
right.
he's got a lot of people that he knows that do ride motorcycles.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah, someone was saying last night. Yeah, I was in here. I wanted to send a message and tell him to be quiet because he was putting a lot of stuff out there where he knew what, and he was like on the money. And I'm like, yeah, just
So
talk your bridge.
there's a reason I mute my microphone sometimes, people,
Right, right. It was interesting. It was interesting.
and I
But
hate doing that. Just so you guys know, I hate muting the mic.
and people, Tom will say, well, Tom's muted. I go, yeah, yep.
Yep.
I know. Just give him a minute. He'll be right back with us. They get upset. They want
Uh,
to
I,
hear they want to hear
yeah,
the tea.
it's
They
it's
want to
not.
hear the tea.
I know that, but of course they do, and we're trying to bring it to them. What can we?
Tom,
What can we look at?
yeah. Anyways, let's
I know. You know, what we can say. We can say that the state police know the medical examiner made a mistake,
okay.
right?
Yeah.
And I can say I know how they know how they made a mistake. You know how you know how they claimed her to have done that to herself,
I don't live
and they
result.
hired an expert to come in and find out whether or not
Yeah.
it happened that way, and he said no, it didn't.
Yeah.
But we know that it to be true, right?
Yes.
That it wasn't self-inflicted.
No.
No, we know that, and we know the people that know that it wasn't,
Yeah.
like the people,
I know.
people.
I know.
So
That's the stuff. Yeah.
if Sandra Birchmore was not self-inflicted, then who did it? We know who did it, right?
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
but where's that investigation, Mike?
Yeah,
Where
what?
is it? It's
Yeah.
still under investigation as it was when that chief took over, the female chief. What's her name?
McNamara.
Yeah. Remember she went in and took it over?
Hmm. Well, you're right,
Where's the
Tom.
investigation? Where
There,
is
there,
it?
sh- there, sh- there should be some heat on the medical examiner because she's complicit.
I'm talking about the town of Stoughton.
Yeah.
Where is that data? The one you've been doing open investigation on that obviously you didn't know. Where's that data?
Maybe
We
I
know
think
we
what.
know the state police have it. We know the feds have it.
What
You tell
maybe
me the town doesn't have it?
I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know.
They're the ones that have been investigating this thing for how long?
But they're investigating themselves, right? So to speak.
Yeah,
So it's intentional. It's intentional, or
yeah,
you
exactly.
know, um, yeah, exactly. There's a selectman that got hit in 24 in the last year and he died. Remember? It just happened. He was a big fat guy. Not that I had anything with big
Yes,
fat.
yes.
He
Where
went
was he a selectman out of? Marion?
Stoughton,
Stoughton?
Stoughton.
Really?
Yes, sir. You know who knows him is Rich.
Hmm. Was that
Yeah.
on the up and up, I wonder?
I was told no, it wasn't. Like but Rich liked him, but so I'm gonna leave it at that. But I don't know everything, so I can't say. But I was told he was a young guy. He got hit by a car while working on 24. And
Yeah.
that was the end of it. There was no more of this. But he was a selectman at the same time when all the Sandra Birchmore stuff was going on.
Wow.
Hmm. Yep, and the Craig Casey thing, that's another whole thing we got to look into.
Who else was the selectman then, Mike? I wonder. Who was on the board of selectmen during each one of these issues?
You can we can Google that. I don't know. I just know this guy because I remember seeing it on TV on mainstream media. Thank you, Jody. Yeah, he was
Yeah.
converting ounces into cups of Tom and Mike. Okay, I'm done. Yeah, we kind of go from one thing to another, but that's something that he's mentioned last night that I knew about. But according to Rich, the guy was a good guy, and I don't know that to be true. So
We need to find out who did the autopsy on that, Mike.
on the selectman,
Yeah.
well, yeah, did he walk into something intentionally, or that's
I
legit
mean,
because no one was charged. There was no
Mike,
OUI. There was
if you took the back of a bucket of an excavator and you whack somebody hard enough, it's going to look like they got hit by a car.
yeah.
So if you roll into the ME's office and say this dude got hit by a car, she's going to say, "You sure right? He did. Look at him." Right?
What now? I would think that an ME wouldn't want that, and they would want to figure it out on their own unless they get stumped. Then tell me what happened, right? But no, they want the easy way out, right?
That's right. Do my job for me. They don't care. They really don't.
Sounds like it. It's from what we
So,
hear anyway. From what we hear, anyways.
so this is going to piss off a lot of people. When that poor girl, Snellgrove, remember when the
Yeah.
Boston Red Sox, they
Oh
won
four.
the World Series? It was
Oh
no
four.
four,
Oh,
right?
yep.
Um, the Boston police were using pepper balls
I remember that.
instead of pepper
Yeah.
spray, and the
Straight right in the
pepper
eye.
ball went right through her eyeball,
Yep.
dead
The
instantly.
Bo- the Boston Herald had a picture on the front page of her on the ground, and it was graphic. I remember
Yep,
that like it was yesterday, dude.
me
But go
too.
ahead. Yeah.
Yep, and she was from East Bridgewater. Yep.
Yeah.
You know, was that a homicide, Mike,
In my eyes, it was. Yeah.
or was it
Reckless.
accidental? Was it
No.
accidental?
No.
I don't think he was
Maybe
aiming for her eye.
no, but maybe he wasn't trained at that. He was obviously shooting into a crowd, but at
It
head height.
happened. Don't
At head
matter. It
height.
happened. Here you go.
Right.
Happened.
Right.
Now what?
Okay.
Right?
They wrote a check though. I know that. I'm not gonna
But
lie. Yeah.
but the poor girl, right? Hypothetically, would be on this medical table laid out, right?
Hmm.
And if you're on one side of the table, right, and I'm on the other side of the table, and I'm saying, well, that's a homicide, and you're saying, well, if it's a homicide, all my guys gonna get in trouble. No, it wasn't. It was an accident. And I'm like, on this side, no, you shot the the pepper ball, and it went. You did this. That was that.
So she
You did.
so she passed away from blunt force trauma caused by a bag of beans, right? That was
It
shot.
was a
That
pepper
would
ball, right? Yeah.
right. Yeah.
So do you imagine the poor girl and having an argument over a body? An argument.
Oh, you're talking about real life right now,
Yeah.
aren't you? Yeah. Okay. You're
Yeah.
talking about real. Yeah. You're talking about what actually happened. I apologize.
Who
You're not
who would
talking.
argue? Who would argue like there with no respect
Boston.
over the person laying in front of you?
It would be the medical and either a sergeant from that police force
Which is
or
Boston.
a lieutenant from that police force, somebody up
So
that
it
wants
would
to.
most
Yeah.
likely be a sergeant detective on one side of the table and another sergeant detective on the other side of the table.
Now
We
these
have
people are these
we have
friends. These
good
people are
cops
friends. Yeah.
and we have bad cops. They go to the same friggin' business. They go to the same Christmas party. They
Yep.
sit in the same office.
Yep.
One thinks it was not an accident. One thinks it was. But that's just how careless that the Boston Police Department is. They don't care, not even a
Justin.
little bit. Then
Justin.
Justin Root, they don't care even a little bit, Mike. So
31
Boston,
times. Yeah.
Boston is just as bad as Canton. That's where it
Understood.
started. It's just
I believe. Yeah.
it just
I
sprouted
believe
out to all the suburbs because everyone's now living in not in the city.
they don't have to live in the city anymore. That's right. Nope.
So it's it ain't gonna change either until we change it,
No.
and we can only change it by voting people out of office. And I hate to say we got to get political, but
It
that's the
is.
game that they're playing, guys. Like that's how they get that they're winning. They've made every move right so far.
Yeah.
It is all of Massachusetts.
Well, yeah. Look at these troopers that are hitting drunk
Yeah.
driving and smashing into cars and luckily, some people are saying they're gonna get fired. Some people are saying no, they're gonna get paid and go on a disciplinary charges. And I gotta know. Thanks for the $2. That kind of
Yeah.
stuff bothers me, like because it's like you hear about it and then it's over.
Yes.
Now,
You hear nothing else ever again.
now Enrique is a whole different game. There's no way 90 days, man. 90 days. I mean,
They
why
spent
isn't
more time
this?
investigating rubber ducks.
Why isn't Howie Carr talking about this? Why
Yeah.
isn't mainstream media talking about this? Why isn't Maura Healey getting asked questions about this?
Listen,
Why she was
it's
about
funny.
Proctor? She was about Proctor. She got questions about Proctor and the Mass State Police all the time, right? Until Colonel whatever his name, got fired, and they brought in
Right.
Noble. Now we have this guy, and no one's saying shit. Enrique, same
Nothing.
death, nothing, right? Because it's on his watch, so to speak, now, right? It's his first
Yep.
pass, and Maura Healey's not saying boo. Someone needs to get in her face and ask her the question.
Unfortunately, I don't want what Catherine Vitale.
Yes,
She got
yeah,
she went to jail for protesting Mayor Wu.
I remember that we had on the show.
Remember that?
Yeah,
And the First Amendment, she stood right up for it and she won.
yep. She was standing across the street from the Wu's house with a
Yep.
couple other people, and they were at 6 a.m. or 8 a.m. when they were allowed to, and
Yep.
they would they had signs, and I don't know if they were banging on a something, or I don't know what it was, and they got
I
arrested.
don't know.
Yeah, they got
It was
arrested.
something.
Yeah, yeah. First
Yep.
Amendment. Yeah,
And they look what they did to her. I mean, they ran
I,
her to the wash machine.
I
So I
know.
mean,
And she had
yeah.
kids too. Remember that she had kids.
Yep.
and they went that way too.
Yep.
Remember that? Yeah, she was
Yeah.
pissed. That someone called on them. That whole
So
DCF thing. I think
they
I don't want to
they
put
play
words in their
dirty.
mouth.
You know, they play dirty. And think about this: they played dirty, and she went and represented herself and freaking smoked them.
You got a good judge, man.
Yeah.
The
Oh,
judge.
yeah. And but again, right?
You had to go through
You
it.
have that one person who stands up and says, "Hey, no, no, no."
Right. Well, I'm proud of her. Anyways, I know she knows that. But she went in the slammer. They locked her up for the day. They locked her up. They put her in cuffs. Yep. Tom, you live in Whitman. Can you name three of first-hand accounts? I can't even imagine how many stories. Yeah. Tom's got more stories than Walt Disney, man. I'm telling you, he does.
Yeah,
He knows
it's
about it.
sad. It's very
Yeah.
sad. But I mean, if
Yeah.
that's an indication of the rest of the state, we're in trouble, bud.
Someone saying she was maybe a cowbell. I mean, you might be right. I mean, and there's no
Yeah.
law against that. You can do that. But they were
Yep.
doing it at 8 a.m. with the kids going to school, and she was getting ready to go to work and all this other bullshit. She finally said that's enough because they were there every day, right? It was
Hmm.
only 3 or 4 of them, and then she had them arrested.
Yep.
These cops did her a solid, right? That's not how it
And
works,
she
people.
won. But again, it was just to shut her up, just like
Well,
they
they
did to
did,
Aiden. Just like to
and they did,
Aiden. Shut him
and they
up. They
did.
did.
They
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 had to.
they
Yeah.
yeah. They shut her up too, right? I don't think she's out there protesting with who anymore. Because she doesn't want to go to jail anymore, right?
She's did other ways. She just got smarter. That's all. She's busy. She's a
All
very
right,
busy girl. We check
all
up on
right,
her.
all right,
Yeah.
people. All
All right,
right,
guys.
you want to get out of here?
Yeah, I want
Bed
to go to
still?
bed.
Oh,
I'm wiped
yeah.
out. I got to get up early tomorrow. I have to be in Dedham
Yes.
early, early, early.
Crotch goblins to bed. But listen, you have to be there before 7:30.
Yes.
So I don't know what time you want to go on tomorrow morning. You want to go on at 6:30 on the drive in? I mean, I know it's early, but you got to
Yeah.
be
We
there.
can,
You gotta be there for
you,
you gotta be there for the arm in arm walk for Unity up to the
yeah, yeah,
courthouse.
yeah. Ask the chat. See what they think.
What time should we go on tomorrow morning, people in the chat? If you guys get a second. They want us to stay on all night tonight.
I know. No.
Sammy saying 7 a.m. Okay. I don't have a problem with that, If you, I mean I get it, But yeah, everybody's saying 7. So just if you miss it by a
Okay.
couple of minutes, you miss it by a couple of minutes.
No, I can do 7. We'll be there early today.
4
Early.
4
Yeah.
a.m., 6 a.m.
Well, I know
Seven's
someone will be
good.
up at 3:30 getting ready from Laconia,
Yep,
dude.
yep,
Driving from
yep.
Laconia.
Yep, Hot Wheels. Yeah, we should get
Man.
her on. We should get her on the show, man. I think
Absolutely.
she'd be
Yep.
fun.
No
Show,
kidding.
show me the crotch goblins. Somebody, you gotta change your name to that on your handle.
So yeah, listen, I gotta say something about rest because I didn't realize how much I missed it. Like for the past 2 years, I just been getting like naps, like 3 hours, 3.5, 4 max. But like the past 2 days, I've slept like unbelievable, like 12, 14 hours at a whack. So
Are you
get some
are
rest, everybody. We need it.
Shelby's Crotch Goblin? Yes, new handle, absolutely.
Yep.
Well, yeah, you got a lot of people that love you. That like you might have a cat sleep next to you, or a dog. That's a nice thing
Yep.
to have. You feel good. And I'll tell you what, the fresh air too. You're
Oh, that
outside.
too. Yep.
Someday you're outside for hours, so breathing fresh air, running
Tomorrow's supposed to be
around.
a nice day. Not gonna rain
Yes,
tomorrow. So
yeah,
thank you,
yeah.
thank you, thank you.
So
All right.
tomorrow, then we have Friday, Tom.
Yes.
You have Aiden in the afternoon, 2 different courts.
Across the street from each other for 2 different
Right,
things.
2 o'clock and 3 o'clock.
I don't know how he's gonna make it.
Well,
If
the
one
judge,
judge goes late,
they'll hold the. I don't know.
yeah,
That's just the way it's been going though lately. Who knows?
yeah, I know.
But
All right, so
we'll get this figured
Kelly,
out.
Thank you for the 9.99, and Donna, thank you for the super sticker.
Yeah,
And I gotta know, thank you for the $2.
I don't know what time he'll be back on. Hold on. Wait till he comes back home.
I
You're
hate
tired,
that.
dude.
I hate that. I hit the wrong button again.
I
Ah,
know you're tired, bro.
Ah.
I know. I can tell. Like we're alive in the morning. You know, game on. I had to
yeah.
take a shower. I took a shower before I came on because I couldn't just walk up here and just, you know, this is the second shower today. I'm like, I felt much better, you know, much better. Yeah. Thanks, people. Yeah, we love doing it too, man.
Yeah.
We love doing it too. So
I'm
we will
glad you
see
guys
you.
get to see it firsthand. That's kind of makes me really happy that you
Yeah,
guys get to see firsthand what happens. You're not going to rely on the news.
and it's not, you know, it doesn't have to be. We don't get upset or mad that you went and watched it someplace else or any of that
No,
shit. We're just here to do it. People have to, we're just here to do it. Whether
that's
you
it.
do it with the glare because we missed, who gives a shit? Just
Melanie, whoever, don't matter.
yeah, yeah. Educate yourself. Just get
But
educated. Yeah, yeah.
as long as you get the message, that's all we're looking for. That's all we want to
Because
do is get you guys the message.
and the thing about having the young kids there at Sunday night and seeing the protests happen, they see what we're doing, and we can pass it down to them, you
Right?
know, about what's going on. My camera sucks right now, but all right, I'm gonna get out of here.
So, all right,
That's a
bud.
sign. I will see you
I'll
in
see
the
you in a couple
morning.
hours. Get some rest.
All right, you crotch goblin. I'll talk to you later.
Later, Mikey. All right, everybody. Peppa, there you are. Thank you so much. Yeah, you all get some rest. I'm so missing my rest. So thank you all for watching. Thank you all for subscribing. Thank you all for being here. We will see you all in the morning. And yeah, God willing, we'll do it again tomorrow, right? Love you guys. See you later.